Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to A Week in the House, which is not coming weekly but sort of like as and when, so probably need a better name. It's also going to be a notification of the stream, but I'll get to that later on. I'd like to start off by saying sorry for the sporadic content over the past, I think it'll be 2 days from when this goes live. I've been unable to record for about 10 days. There was one session I actually managed to get in, thanks to anyone who turned up to that stream. I actually enjoyed it because it's been so long since I played. But that meant that I had to get the backlog up, and I had it all set up and scheduled. And it all seemed like I'd done it fine. You know, for the first couple of days it seemed to work, but for the last couple of days it didn't. And then for some reason the Hearthstone, which over about 10 days, those 20 episodes was meant to like come out 2 a day, decided to all come out a couple of days ago at the same time. I apologise for that, because also it doesn't even seem to have saved my thumbnails and the comments. All the work I did, just gone. But I apologise for flooding your guys' sub box. Not intentional. I hadn't actually looked, but I'm almost guaranteed that a few people would have unsubscribed from it. I don't look at the analytics. The second thing that I want to cover in this episode, I'm actually recording this in CK2, the audio, using my normal game capture stuff, but hopefully you'll be having the Week in the House border up, and now we'll be swapping to some pictures, because I've got an announcement to make. HouseDoom.com is back up and live. Primarily, it's just going to be the use of the forum so that you guys can message and stuff, and like, for instance, in the series, you can go there and suggest names for characters, or like in the Watch Me Try Not to Kill You in XCOM, there'll be a section that you can go into and you can say, oh, I'd like to be a character, and you can leave sort of like more information, sort of like, oh, and if I play this guy, I want to do this, or does anyone know, can suggest, you know, for me how to, what ones I should pick, the upgrade things, and, you know, you guys will be able to talk back. Also, in my live streams, I've been using straw polls, and it sort of annoys me because thanks to great people in the Twitch chat that I've set as moderators and using Nightbot, they've got it so it's quite cool, and you can type in exclamation point vote, and it'll come up and say, oh yeah, this is the vote for the next game, blah 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 blah, click here and it takes you to it. But you have to change it, because of the way straw poll works, you have a different URL every single time you create a new vote, and it's annoying as hell. Doing it on the forum, I'll be able to have the one post, which I can reset the count on, I can change what entries are in, so Nightbot will always be the same. It's less work for my moderators because they're the ones who usually end up having to do it for me because I'm lazy and they'll do it, and because I know they'll do it, I tend not to. It's bad to say, but it's true. So I'm hoping to keep that a bit more work. Now, ideally, because the last time I shut down HouseDoom.com, it was because there were so many spam things that joined it. I don't know if I actually announced it last time I got it up, because I didn't know whether it was working properly, but anyway, lots and lots of spam. Now, to stop that, I should be changing to a new post now, a new picture now, and the primary way you can sign up to it is going to be using social networks, you know, on the OpenAuth standard. I think it's OpenAuth 2. I can't remember, but basically you'll be able to log in with your Google+, your YouTube, an OpenID, a WordPress account, a Steam account, or a Blogger. These are the ones I have set up at the minute. Twitch should be getting added. I already have the Twitch side of it set up, but I can't get the plugin to work for the forum yet. But that'll be added as well, so everyone who basically, if you're a YouTube watcher, chances are your best bet is to log in with your YouTube account. If you're going to be, you're a Twitcher and you don't have a YouTube account or anything, you can still log in by your Twitch when you have it. There are some others that I can add, so if there's none there that you like, or there's another one that you prefer to use, let me know, I can try and add it. Also, you can log in, register normally, through the thing of just going, when you click register instead of using one of the social networks. I'm just clicking through the site myself at the minute to try and find it, fill in your username, email, and choose your password. But if you're going to do that, because of the amount of random spam bots I seem to get, please contact me first. Now, it'll actually say that on the site as well, so no excuse. I will be basically just denying all normal registrations unless someone's messaged me first, or unless I recognise the name. For instance, if I've seen you comment a lot on the YouTube videos, I haven't heard from you, I'll still probably let you through. But to give you an example, I checked this a couple of days ago, and I cleared it all. And then within a couple of hours, when I checked again, when somebody from Steam wanted to come onto it and they didn't want to use the social things, there was already about 50-something new bots that had tried to get in. It's almost like a denial of service from bots trying to register. Don't understand why, but yeah, that's sort of why. Now, the community itself, the forum itself, I've set up some basic categories to sort of get things... give everyone like room to talk about something. I still think there probably needs to be some more. One thing is the introduce yourself, so please go on there because it'll help me know, how many of you guys are actually using this. But yeah, it's sort of just a general forum for talking about the games and stuff. Now also, I've had these for a while, but finally got them up and running and got them sort of like linked so they look like the site. I have a game fan shop, which should be up on the screen now, and you can see I've done my best to sort of match it to the theme of the forum. And one thing I will say about this is, yes, I do get a percentage for things when you buy it. Obviously, you are supporting me from buying it. But I would only ever suggest using it when you're getting yourself a good deal. Maybe if you're going to be buying it anyway and it's the same price on there, yeah, use it. But I wouldn't... if it's cheaper on Steam or if it's cheaper on GOG, go there first. Go there, buy it from there. Hopefully this site does seem to like offer some good deals. Also, there'll be an extra coupon code, which the coupon code is capital I am a capital H for Harbinger of capital D Doom. I'll put that on the screen and probably put it in the link below so you know what that is. That'll be an extra 5% off whatever the list prices are. So hopefully we'll get to a point where it's cheaper for you. Now, there's games on there which I believe are normally direct downloads, Steam keys, or Origin downloads, depending on, obviously EA games are most likely going to be Origin downloads, most are going to be Steam keys and stuff like that. I have used the site myself, and in fact that's how I got EU4, well, somebody got me a gift card from them and I went through it, so I know the site. I've used it at least once myself. I've tested it, they seem to, they're reputable, and I know other YouTubers who use the same account, same type of site as well, so... As well as the game, I was going to be saying there, they do the Xbox Live subscriptions and the point cards, so if you wanted to get them, hopefully, I've never had an Xbox Live account, so I don't know how competitive they are on prices, so if one of you could comment and let me know, I'd be quite interested in that one. There's also things for the subscriptions for, like, World of Warcraft and Guild Wars 2. So it's a way that you guys could support me, but I would say only do it if it's, either better off for you or leveled. Don't go out of your way to do it. There's actually a line on the forum which I use, and under the support Dr. Nick Doom section, which is where I put sections of the forum to say how you can support me if you wanted to, is all is welcome, none is required. Watching my videos, guys, is more than enough. It's just I've been asked enough times about, well, why don't you do this? Can I do this, sort of out of the other, so I thought I would try and get some things set up, as well as the game fan shop, the Spreadshirt Shop, so that's like merchandise, t-shirts, cups. I've got set up with some placeholder items in there at the moment, actually I quite like, but I'll be hopefully creating some more, as more Let's Plays get on and we get some more interesting in-jokes basically between me and you guys, then I'll make some more t-shirts for them. I'm trying... I know if there's enough times when I've been playing an episode, or I've got a comment, or the Twitch chat has been saying something, and I'm just like, that would make a good t-shirt. I need to remember to do that. So now I've got that up and running. In fact, I had it up and running for a long time, but didn't make it public, but it's on there on the site as well. And as you can see, it's again sort of blended in. So yep, that's the new House Doom website. And I think I've got them in a way that they're not exactly identical, but they all do sort of look like they're on the same sort of style. Unfortunately, of course, the forum, I've got lots of control over how it looks, the game fan shop, I've got basically I could just pick a background and the logo. And the Spreadshirts, well, I had to go into and edit some of their CSS files, which they give you the option to do, so you can really customize it, but I'm not brilliant at that, so I've got them sort of matching. But I'm quite happy with them. Oh, also I think it's the... Just want to quickly cover the other things that I put down for the support, because they're on the forum and I'd like to explain what I mean by them. One of the sections on there is just literally watch, like, comment, share, subscribe. You guys liking, commenting, sharing, and I'm guessing subscribing if you're seeing this one, because this isn't going to be one that you've searched for. Really does help. YouTube goes by what you guys... Yeah, the activity that you guys put into a video. So watching it all the way through is usually a tick, and yeah, they rate it higher. Liking it or disliking it, YouTube doesn't really care. It's activity on it, so either of them. So if you think it was a good episode from me, you can like it. If you think it was, yeah, you'd like my content generally, but that episode was below par, dislike it. As you know, it's actually going to help me. And the share, of course, you know, if you're sharing it with your friend base, then it can only do me some good. The last one in there is the buy me a drink button, which is one that was suggested to me by another YouTuber who has it himself. Actually, he says buy him a cup of coffee, I believe, and it's a link to PayPal. Again, all support welcome, none required. I'm not expecting anyone to ever use any of these. Well, apart from the like, comment and share that bit, because it costs you guys nothing. But they're there because I've been asked about them, and I thought I might as well get them in place. And at the moment, still, I don't actually put any adverts on the videos, so I can't be the BBC. I can't be the BBC because I don't get a license fee. That's a joke, but I don't know if non-British people will understand, but yeah, they don't have adverts either. Now, what was the last thing I wanted to cover in this video? Let's see, I've apologised for the spam of videos that went out and the inconsistency of them. That should be getting sorted soon. The forum is up, and the 2 shops have been explained. I've also explained the support things, which, again, all welcome, none required. Oh, and of course, streaming. I'm hoping to be streaming from, it might be 0530 or 0600 hours GMT plus 0 today. In fact, I'm literally recording this and it's maybe about an hour away from that time now for me, and I haven't actually slept yet. But I'm going to be starting off, I think, by recording some more Crusader Kings 2, because, oh, that is one other thing I wanted to cover. You guys might have seen that actually I've, at the minute, testing the Google AdWords thing, trying to advertise the Crusader Kings 2 series, actually. I just wanted... It's a week-long, campaign that I've ran, and it's going out. I'm curious to see how well it works. To be honest, at the minute, it's not working that well. But you may see the ad. If you guys have already watched it, don't click it, because it'll only cost me money. But, yeah. I'm actually curious to how many people have subscribed from seeing it, so if you are one of them people, because it has been running for a couple of days now, comment on the video, let me know. I'm really curious to how well that's working. I've set a really, really low daily budget just to... It's a test. It does make me laugh because I set a daily budget, and so far, 2 days it spent nothing, and on the next 3 days it went over the daily budget. By like 20, 30, in one case 50% actually, just looking at the figures. Which doesn't seem sense. Oh yeah, but streaming from 0530, maybe more like 0600 hours GMT plus 0 from the time this video goes up. I will be leaving this up for ever. It's not like a normal stream one where I'll be taking it down, but what I will most likely do is put a big annotation on from the start saying, stream now over. So if you saw that and you've listened to this point and we're still talking about the stream, sorry guys, the stream's over, but I will see you in the next one. I'm back into the period where I can stream, I can record, which is good. It's going to be a while again before I have to do that, 10 days wait. But I think the only times that I'll most likely be taking off is Christmas Day and New Year's Eve. I'm out of town, which is very strange for me. It's going to be the first New Year's Eve that I haven't had at my own house, which still would have been a no, I can't stream, because usually there's like 50 odd people at the house, which is a bit hectic. Probably not the best time to be streaming, but yeah. So over the Christmas period, I think they're the only 2 days where I'm. Well, there's actually other days as well, because it's a 9-day week with 2 days off, but they're the two that I know for a fact it won't be, and I'll keep you up to date with the streamings. There's actually a section on the forum, which is live stream information. It's where the vote will be. It's also I'm going to try and put up information about my streaming pattern on there. Now, none of the information in that's going to be set in stone, because like a lot of it, the further advanced I get to it, it's like forecasting weather. In fact, I probably have a less accurate rate than most of your local weathermen do, but it'll give you a good guide on when I will be able to be streaming. And to be honest, then in that forum post, you guys are going to be able to say, I'll be able to be here for this stream. I would really like to see you play XCOM. So, for instance, at the minute, I pick what game I'm going to be playing, but say 20 people say, oh, I can make this stream in 3 days' time, and I'd love to see you play XCOM, then yeah, maybe I won't play XCOM for the 2 streams like leading up to it, and I'll wait until the 3rd one where you guys can see it. I'm hoping it'll just bring more communication and more places for me to talk to you guys. So yeah, I've rambled on. I'm hoping this has made sense, guys. Unfortunately though, I'm going to say that's all I have time for. It's not. I could keep rambling, but nobody wants that. So unfortunately, I am going to have to say goodbye. Goodbye.